Welcome to painting the Protostar. If you guys didn't see the two videos where I built this rocket, then there'll be an iCard up there, and then I also unboxed it as well. If you guys do want to buy this rocket, there is a link in the description. It goes to Hobby Lobby, not to SD's site, because this rocket is a Hobby Lobby exclusive. If you guys want to learn more about that, then click on that playlist and check out my unboxing video, because I go more in depth with what that means in that video. What I have planned for this rocket is a super crazy paint scheme. At this point, I've already built everything and I have the fillets done. I have not put in the shot cord yet because I'm going to do that after I paint it. I also have not glued in the engine retainer or put the parachute on the nose cone yet. But here's the rocket, and I need to sand down the outside of the fins a little bit more, make them nice and smooth to get ready for a coat of primer. And then I also need to sand down the nose cone as well, and then once I'm done sanding both of them, I'm going to tape them down, and then I'll be able to do primer. Hello, I'm back after painting these a day later, and they are dry, and now we're going to wet sand it. It's been a while since I've recorded, and you guys are probably gonna be mad because all that you guys saw last was me putting on the first coat of primer, which I can understand if you are mad why you would be mad, because I didn't really show anything after that. I mostly just did, like, I think I'm pretty sure I did 4 coats of primer and then 3 coats of purple paint. I originally wanted to do a different paint scheme, but it wasn't gonna work out because of the time that I gave myself. This is how big this thing is. So here's the black nose cone, and then you got this whole entire purple body. It's ridiculous how big this thing is. Originally, I was going to do about vertical. I wanted to do vertical half and half of each paint scheme, but I didn't allow enough time for it. So I ended up just going with the purple, which means I'm not gonna be cutting out all these decals. I'm just gonna be cutting out the blue ones for the water. I now have all the decals cut out, and I'm still trying to determine where I want to put this one, or even if I do put it anywhere, I don't know where I would put it. So the idea is that there's 2 here that go on the fins that are opposite of each other, but there's only 2. So the idea is that you put them like this, and then you're gonna have this the main Vapor logo. That's going to be right here. And then you're going to have these side ones as well. Now, one thing that I should point out that's kind of obvious is this on the back. It got a little dented with the painting and stuff, which was my fault completely. But it's, you know, I think it's going to be okay. I still think I'm going to do pretty well on this for 4-H. Let's get started on these decals. The decals are now done. I did end up putting on the Estes decal on the fin here, as you can see right there. And now all that is left to do is let these set, and then I need to glue in this engine retainer, which is going to go in the bottom here. It's going to really kind of just be an aesthetic thing. You can unscrew it, and then that's how you take out the engine. I think it's really going to add to the rocket, even though it's just a tiny little thing. And once that's done, I'm probably going to end up putting a clear coat on it after this video is uploaded. But once I get the engine retainer in, I will show you guys a full look of the rocket so you guys can see the whole thing, because this thing looks sick.
So me from the past shows you this rocket. Me from the future just wants to say thank you so much for watching. Shout out for this video goes to Stacky. They were the first commenter on the last video. If you guys want to get a shout out, then be first commenter on this video and you'll get a shout out in the next one. But this is a look at the rocket. And thank you guys for 150 subs. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.